Well, this is basically 3 months after I did that stupid toy review which featured the white-throated kingfisher eating what looks like to be a freaking flock of munias. I think they were called munias. They were like sparrow-like birds. And I think there was also like a product which had some Cramorants, you know, the blue Pokemon that is supposed to be based on a cormorant. You remember that one, of course? But in this video, since we're basically 3 months away from September, which is basically the usual doppelganger, apart from the 31st day, of course, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at some flip-flap toys that I actually have or haven't reviewed. This one here is the newest one, of course. We're going to take a look at this one here. It's called the Mistle Thrush Flock 12-pack, £12.95. Well, that's 5 pence away, £13. So it's nice that the prices have basically came down, and it's got generation 105. But this one here, this was made during Tuesday, the 10th of December 2019. £32.99 or £33. I might probably downsize this product, maybe during, let's just say, a massive upturn during a summer heat wave. The back of the packaging looks like that. And I'm not quite sure, maybe I could downsize the price during, let's just say, February, I guess. It's called the Herring Gull Non-Breeding Fight Club Roost 12-pack. Yeah, seagulls can be aggressive at times, though. And let me take a look at the Mistle Thrush Flock 12-pack at the back of the packaging as well. You know what I actually think of seagulls? I actually think they're always aggressive at all year round, you know, at all different times of the year, I should say. But I've actually seen other birds fight each other during wintertime. It's not always spring, but I've also seen other birds fight in summer and autumn as well. I think I've seen feral pigeons fighting, and I've also seen magpies fighting. Usually they fight in spring because of the breeding season, but I've actually seen, well, let's just say, magpies fight in the winter, and I've also seen geese that also fight in the winter as well. But I've also seen videos of black-headed gulls fighting each other in a very argumentative sort of, well, let's just say, attitude. And these birds are quite heavy-headed and, well, let's just say, heavy impressioned by the way their personality is like. But anyways, here is the beautiful Mistle Thrush. I think they usually don't come in this sort of colour, you know, the way, let's just say, the belly and, let's just say, the back part, of course, here. Looks quite spotted by the way it looks like, I suppose. I don't know if that's, you know, the wrong or the right colour, because it's grey. I think normally Mistle Thrushes tend to be in a brownish sort of colour. I don't know if it's a, you know, I'd probably say a reddish, brownish sort of colour. I kind of feel like that this is actually a very nice looking detailed bird, but the way it has been sort of detailed in a sense, I suppose it looks very, very nice. I know they do chirp, but there's one call I really tend to know during, let's just say, throughout the 4 seasons, being around, let's just say, winter, spring, summer, and also the autumn. There's one call that I realise is this weird sounds, and that happens when Mistle Thrushes are gaining in flocks, though. And this sound can also be heard during winter. Well, let's just say it's when Mistle Thrushes basically forage, I would say forage out for some food, you know, and other things like that, I suppose, when winter is over. And I think this sound, like this going, is basically a sound that almost sounds like a football rattle, which is very interesting in a sense, though. Almost sounds like a football rattle. And I think I've heard Mistle Thrushes make that sound. I've actually heard them before with that sound. And with Mistle Thrushes, they've got brown looking feet, which is very, very nice. And to be quite honest, there's a lot of people saying, oh, song thrushes are more blooming common than, let's just say, the Mistle Thrushes. Well, actually, yes, Mistle Thrushes are also common as much as song thrushes do. Even though Mistle Thrushes provide much more flocks than that of a freaking song thrush. I think song thrushes, they just can't even pull off the whole, you know, gregariosity, if that's a word. Gregarious means, well, let's just say, someone who loves to travel in pairs or flocks or in a group, I would say. And that's what the word gregarious means. I'm pretty sure you might have heard of the word gregarious before. And I'm pretty sure the word monogamous might refer to someone who lives in pairs. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting the definition of words. Maybe I'm just getting the definitions a bit too shoddy though. Here is a first winter herring gull, by the looks of it, of course. It is also the juvenile plumage of a herring gull, even though it does retain a bit of adult herring gull-like plumage. As you can see, there's a bit of white tinge amongst the brown streakings on its head, but also the tail and also where the feet are. But it's usually that one there. It's always that one, you know. Okay, so it looks very, very nice. It's got the very cool looking black tail feature on the back there. Makes me think of a black-tailed gull from East Asia, more specifically Japan. There's the other one as well. They all look very, very nice. And there's actually all different types. I think they've got the same kind and sort of eye detailing there, but this one's the lightest. You can see it's a lot more grayer than black, by the looks of it, you know, of it, of course, I suppose. Makes a bit of a clicking sound, as always, as per usual. And there's also a second winter herring gull. Now, what's very funny is I actually don't see that many second winter herring gull models in the Flip Flap Origami Flapping Birds British Wildlife Collection toy range, which is interesting for the fact that they've got pink beaks, but with a black bill end, which I'll call it though. Or is it a bill mark? I'll call it though. And there's another one here, which I'll presumably say it's a first winter plumage sort of herring gull. And then you've got the adult ones here, and this one here is a female, and yes, she's angry. There's another female here, she's also angry, of course. And there's a couple of males here, and they're also angry because I'm pretty sure these two males will be fighting for the lifestyle. And whoever's the winner and whoever's the loser. So I hope this video is actually, I don't know why I always say that, the word, you know, this whole sentence of saying, so I hope. But anyways, I'm just saying that because I just feel like this is how Flip Flap toys should be made. And overall, I think this is really, really nice to get into some Flip Flap toys though. And I'm really sorry for having, well, let's just say, a 2-day delay because I was at respite, and luckily enough, man, I don't know what to do. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a like, of course. It's more like that, of course. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see all sorts of content produced on my channel. That's just about it, guys. I have nothing more than meets the eye while watching Transformers and just being a fan of Pokemon and Sonic. As always, thank you for watching and bye for now.